Hello everybody, my name is Nasty Mold, and in this video we are going to do all the daily stuff. We're going to get our seasonal candles, we're going to do our daily quests, get information on today's shard event, and the treasure cakes as well. And right now we have a double seasonal candle and treasure cake event on right now, so we're going to have 8 seasonal candle bundles to find in the Golden Wasteland today, and 8 treasure cakes to find in the Vault of Knowledge. So our first one is over here on the right hand side of the Golden Wasteland. I'm just going to fly over here. We have one over to the left of me. Right there. Each one of these is going to give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle. So when we find all 8, we should have 2 total season candles. We have one here and just above us by the spirit. Right there. Our next one is in front of this broken temple here. Don't mind the crabs. And then over to the left, we have this one on the pipe. Just over the hill here, we have another one. There we go. And our final 8th one is just ahead of us here, kind of on the opposite side of this broken temple. Right over here. And this is our final one. So again, collecting all 8 of these should give us 2 total seasonal candles when we forge. All done. All right, with those collected, let's get started on today's daily quests. The rainbow can be found in the Forgotten Ark, and all we have to do to get here is go immediately to the right-hand side of the first area of Golden Wasteland. There will be a dock and a boat you can sit at, and it will bring you here. All we have to do is head towards the left-hand side of the rainbow, and there will be a big treasure candle. You don't even have to light it or pick it up, but I mean, we're gonna do it because, of course, we're gonna pick up the treasure cake. Yum, 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 wax. To meditate at the graveyard, we just have to pass that first area with the single krill into this huge area with a bunch of them. I might not be flying the safest way, but my best advice is just to stay on the right-hand side, and you will eventually find the meditation spot. Of course, the krill can just twist around like that one, so you might have to adjust your flight path a bit, and it should be just ahead here. For reference, that is the exit towards the battlefield, which is the area just before the temple, and it is just on the right-hand side of that exit. Here we are. So all we have to do is sit down, they will give us a prompt, we have to write something, and our quest is done. Today's spirit we have to relive is the Lookout Scout, and they can be found in the very last area of the Golden Wasteland, just before the temple, the battlefield. They can be found on the fallen rubble here. All we have to do is follow them and cross and climb up to the very top of this gate. So we are going to do that. They are pretty easy to relive, but you do have to do a little bit of parkour. Whoa! Amazing jump. Yep, and then just follow them around. Today's treasure cakes can be found in the Vault of Knowledge, and we do have a double treasure candle event on right now. So I think for this one, because we have to go all the way from the bottom to the top, I'm just going to find all of the treasure cakes in the Vault of Knowledge. So here on the first floor, we have one in the hallway, one in front of that 4-player door, and then one by the ladder on this far wall here. Oops, that's not a ladder, but it is on the far wall here. And now we're going to go up to the second floor to find a few more. On the second floor, we have one on the left side of this 4-player door, one just down, and then one across. There's one more we can find here. This one isn't typically a treasure candle, but we're going to go for it anyways, and it can be found behind this 4-player door. So I'm going to be nice, and I'm just going to wait till we have everyone settled here. We're not going to do any tricks to sneak through. We're just going to do this properly. And once we have that door open, we have another treasure cake underneath the table. Now we're going to head up to the 4th floor, so let's go up 2 more floors and we'll find some more. Okay, we are on the 4th floor, and we might get a little mixed up because it can be quite a big floor. But we have one right behind this gazebo here. And then from here, we're going to fly up to where these little platforms are individually moving. We have one up here. This one is always in this spot. It's not one of the rotating treasure candles, but we're gonna grab it. Now from here, we're gonna look down and we'll see another platform nearby this little waterfall. This one is also always here, but we're gonna grab it anyways. Over towards our right side, we should see a ton of platforms kind of going up in like a annoying parkour challenge. And midway up, we will have another one of these. This one is also always available. Right there. And we have one more. And it is at the very top of these many platforms. It's gonna fly up for our final one. This one is also always here. Now we have a few more of these treasure cakes to find, and they'll be on the top floor, so let's go activate the elevator and head to the very top. Once we're on the top floor, we have one immediately right here. Then fly all the way over here. We have one on the left. And our final one can always be found here. It's just behind where we light the candles of this temple. There we go, and that is every single treasure cake going up the elevators in the Vault of Knowledge. Today's shard event is a red shard, and it drops in the Valley of Triumph. We can find this one by heading into the Village of Dreams through this little doorway here, and then heading up to the Hermit Valley. So today's shard is quite far. You might actually benefit from going into the wind paths and taking the shortcut to the Hermit Valley from there, but I like flying through the Village of Dreams. So for those that don't know how to get here, we're just going to go up and all the way up the hill. You can take the gondola if you find that easier, but I like to just fly up into the clouds and then let them recharge me and keep flying. Again, if you don't have a lot of flight, if you're a newer player, you can just take the gondola up the mountain. So we're going to go all the way up. Oh yes, and the shard times I'll put on the screen now. These are the times that the shard will fall, and they are in PDT or PST time. If you want to convert it into your own time zone, you can do so by using the link I have in my description. We have a time zone converter linked, and the time zones are also down there. Now we have to light this to get our second gondola going. However, if you're a really good flyer, you can just fly all the way up. I kind of struggle, so I light this one usually. And up we go. Woo! So now we are in the Hermit Valley, and the shards will fall somewhere around this little cave in the middle. I think they're usually right behind or kind of on the right side. And yeah, we will get ascended candles from this one. It might be a pretty difficult shard event today. Unfortunately, I don't have a recording of it. But yeah, good luck today. Get some ascended candles and get another wing and light from a memory. And that is all of the daily changes today in Sky. Thank you so much as always for watching, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed. And I will, of course, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.